Hello student, today we are going to understand how to declare variable in C++. As previous lecture we already saw the keywords in C++ and data types in C++. So let's start with the variable declaration. As you know already, variable is used for the storing the data. So a variable is a name of memory location. So variable represent the memory location. It also used to store data. Then variable value can be changed and it can be reused many times. Suppose you assign value 10, then that value, suppose consider variable a and you assign value 10, a equal to 10, then this value change you can change a equal to 20. So value of variable change to 20 and it can be reused many times. So you can refer value of a multiple times. Let's understand the syntax for the variable declaration. So first you have to mention a data type. We already saw the various data types such as integer, character, and then you have to specify the variable name, and at the end you have to mention a semicolon. So this is the syntax for the variable declaration. Take example, suppose data type int and suppose variable name is a. So this is the syntax for the variable declaration. Here are some example for variable declaration. First is int x, then there is a float y and char z. Okay, so int x, it define a data type and space, then your variable name. So here variable name is x, for float variable name is y, and for character variable name is z. We can also provide values while declaring the variable. Suppose consider example int x equal to 5, then comma, there is a second variable b equal to 10, then second float f equal to 30.8, or char, for value of char is a capital A. So you have to use a single quote while declaring the char. So character always you have to define in a single quote. Okay, this part is called as a declaration of variable, and here we are declaring as well as assigning some value such as x equal to 5. So this is called as the initialization of variable. Okay, the first, here we are only declaring the variable, and if we provide any value, so we are initializing that variable. So remember, this is difference between declaration and the initialization. So in declaration we are only declaring the variable, not assigning value. So what happen if I define int x? So what will happen in memory? So the data type for int is integer. Okay, so in your memory, suppose integer is 4 byte, so 4 byte is reserved, but in that value is not stored. But in this case, if we define the int, if we define the int x equal to 5, so in memory the value of 5 is stored in the memory location of x. I hope you are clear with the variable declaration and variable initialization part. So again I am repeating, in declaration we are only declaring the variable, not assigning any value, but in initialization we are defining the value. Example, f equal to 30.8. So this is the important concept. In oral examination question may come, what is difference between declaration and the initialization. As shown in this PPT, here we are defining two variable in single line, such as int x equal to 5 comma integer b equal to 10. So it considered as a two different variable x and variable b. Value for x is 5 and value for b equal to 10. So you can define a multiple variables in a single line, but you have to give a say comma in between two variable. For float, again you can define the multiple variables. There are important rules for defining the variable name. So following are the rules for the variable. So first rule is, a variable can have alphabet means A to Z, then digits 0 to 9 and the underscore operator. Okay, this is the first rule. A variable can have alphabet, digits and the underscore. Then second rule is, a variable name can start with the alphabet or the underscore operator. Okay, so it cannot start with the digit. So you cannot start with the 000 variable name or 0a. So this is the wrong for the variable name declaration. Then there is third, no white space is allowed within the variable name. So what is white space? White space means, suppose you are typing a and you are giving a, or you are typing a space, or you are pressing a space bar and then you are printing b. Okay, so the space between the a and b is called as a white space. Okay, so no white space is allowed within the variable name. This is the another rule. And last rule, a variable name must not be any reserved word or keyword. For example, character, float. So we already saw this point, what is keyword or reserved word. So the keyword is not allowed for the variable name. So these are the important rule for the defining the variable name. I hope you understand all this. So here are some example for the valid variable name and these are the invalid variable name. So let's start with the first, int a. So this is the valid. So next is int underscore a b. So you can start with the alphabet or the underscore. So this is the valid. Then third is int a30. So this is again a valid. So a variable can include the alphabet, then digit and the underscore operator. So in this variable start with the alphabet, so this is the correct, and it include the digit, so it can include the digit 3 and 0. So this is again valid. Now consider the another example for invalid variable name. So first int space 4. So this is the invalid, it start with the digit, so it fail. Then next int x space y. So here there is a white space present between x and y, so this is again invalid. Then third int double. So this is the keyword. Okay, so you cannot use keyword as a variable name, so again this is the wrong variable name. Remember here the syntax for the variable, you have to first write down the data type and then the variable name, and you have to follow the previous rules for the variable declaration. So these are the rules for the variable declaration. Write down this rule in your notebook